This program brought to you by...
Now on Fox 26, a well-known actor found dead in his hotel room, what authorities believe may be the cause. Plus,
reaction to the acquittal of George Zimmerman. I'm Garrett Tenney in Sanford, Florida. I'll have that coming up.
We're looking at clear skies tonight, but we do have a chance for some warmer weather in the forecast. I'll have that coming up.
Live from St. Joseph and Buchanan County to Andrew, DeKalb, and Donovan counties, this is News Press Now at 9 on Fox 26 KNPN.
good evening and thank you for joining us for News Press Now on Fox 26 KNPN. I'm Alex Flippin. George Zimmerman is found not guilty in the shooting death of Trayvon Martin. The jury acquitting Zimmerman of second-degree murder and the lesser charge of manslaughter for the shooting. Martin's death in February 2012 unleashed a debate across the nation on racial profiling and the right to self-defense. Fox News correspondent Garrett Tenney has the latest from Sanford, Florida.
George Zimmerman, a free man. The jury deciding he acted in self-defense under Florida's Stand Your Ground law when he killed 17-year-old Trayvon Martin with his 9mm pistol.
State of Florida versus George Zimmerman. Verdict: we, the jury, find George Zimmerman not guilty.
Zimmerman will get his gun back, but his attorney says the former defendant might have to worry about his safety for the rest of his life.
I'm sure that if he could wave his magic wand, he would just sort of get his life back. But he now needs to get on with his life after having suffered several traumas.
Prosecutors were seeking a conviction on either second-degree murder or manslaughter.
Now, we respect the jury's verdict, but really what it boiled down to is a kid minding his own business being followed by a stranger.
The family's attorney commending Sabrina Fulton and Tracy Martin for fighting for their son.
I know Trayvon is up there proud at the changes that you as his parents have inspired in his name.
President Obama weighing in Sunday, saying in part, quote, "We are a nation of laws and a jury has spoken. I now ask every American to respect the call for calm reflection from two parents who lost their young son." Activists hitting the streets from coast to coast in reaction. The president of the NAACP says this nation needs to move forward.
Too many people in our country use color as grounds for suspicion.
President Obama is urging the House to pass a comprehensive immigration reform bill sent over by the Senate last month. The president used his weekly address to talk about the bill and even pointed to similar immigration changes that were supported by his predecessor, former President George Bush. Republicans in the GOP-controlled House said last week they won't consider a comprehensive approach and will instead consider issues using a series of bills that could take months to reach final votes. Big Border State Governor Rick Perry says he doesn't think the issue of immigration reform will hurt Republican aspirations for the White House in 2016, and he'd like to see border security addressed before any other issue.
I disagree that the idea that there's one piece of legislation is going to decide whether or not an individual is going to get to the White House is a little bit out of the realm of reality. Let's secure the border. We've talked about this for a long time. You know, it's interesting. I've been the governor for over 12 years now. 1,200-mile border with Mexico. We have a great deal of experience of dealing with border and border security. And Washington and any farm has not come to Texas and sat down with us with any focus and said, how do we deal with this?
The House GOP caucus is deeply divided on many issues in the Senate bill, including the question of eventual citizenship for undocumented immigrants. Some Republicans are calling for a path to legal status for them, while others are opposed to any kind of what they call amnesty for those who broke the law. Fans of heartthrob Glee star Cory Monteith are mourning his death today. The 31-year-old was found dead Saturday in his hotel room, the Fairmont Pacific Rim, in Vancouver, British Columbia. Hotel staff discovered the actor's body when he failed to check out on time. They say the cause of death was not immediately apparent, but that an autopsy will be conducted on Monday. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says, well,
hey, time for weather.
Let's go ahead and do weather. How's it going, Nani? It's hot out there.
Good. It is. Well, it's cooling down now. So
it's, you know, it's just a little, I don't know, it's a dry heat.
It's hot. We got up into the upper 80s today for the forecast, so it could be worse, and it's going to be worse over the next couple of days. Tonight we're going to be cooling down into the 70s and actually into the upper 60s. If we could go ahead and take a look at the slide, we'll show you the temperatures by the hour. Expecting to be in the lower 70s by midnight with mostly clear skies out overhead. And then as you're starting the day out around 6 a.m., we're looking at those upper 60s. And then going into your day tomorrow, you know, I'm going to say go ahead and enjoy tomorrow, even though it'll be hot and similar to today, because we're going to have a nice breeze coming in. Slight chance for some showers and precip in the forecast from about noon into the late afternoon hours, very slight chance. And then as we go into your Tuesday, it gets even hotter. It's going to be miserable. We're looking at lower 90s and mostly sunny skies out. So very, very warm. Definitely time of year when, you know, take precautions. Make sure you don't leave animals, kids, nothing like that outside in the heat for too long in your vehicles. Those heat up really, really fast. So and if you have to work outside, try to stay hydrated.
Absolutely. Got to be careful out there.
Great. Well, you got some more news to take on here in a minute?
Absolutely. We'll hear more from Nadia in just a bit.
Thanks, Alex.
Well, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says murder rates for children, teens, and young adults hit a 30-year low in 2010. The CDC reporting homicide rates for 10 to 24-year-olds have been falling since 2000, though the organization's Injury Prevention Center says homicide still consistently ranks in the top 3 causes of death for young people. In 2010, 4,828 children and young adults aged 10 to 24 were murdered in the United States, most of those involving firearms. Well, this Monday, Twinkies make their triumphant return to store shelves, but some area stores already have a jump on the competition. The snack hit area store shelves a day ahead of its anticipated return nationwide. Walmart and Apple Market already see the Hostess brand flying off the shelves. According to a Walmart spokesperson, Twinkies will be available in 3,000 Walmart stores. Hostess is back with a slew of sugary favorites, including cupcakes and donuts. The company says the cakes will taste the exact same, but the boxes will now bear the tagline, the sweetest comeback in the history of ever. Twinkies and other Hostess products have not been produced since November, when Hostess Brands filed for bankruptcy and was later bought out by private equity groups. One of the most famous authors in the world has just revealed she wrote a crime novel under a fake name. The top secret fashion Harry Potter creator J.K. Rowling has revealed that she wrote the novel The Cuckoo's Calling under the name Robert Galbraith. Her publisher Mulholland Books described the fake author as a former member of the Special Investigative Branch of the Royal Military Police. Rowling said in a statement, "It has been wonderful to publish without hype or expectation, and pure pleasure to get feedback from publishers and readers under a different name." While the novel received praise before The Secret was out, the disclosure that Rowling was the author, the little surprise, skyrocketed the book's sales. Well, when Fox 26 continues, victims from the Asiana Airlines crash coming home today. After the break, a look at their triumphant return. Plus, a volcano in Mexico continues to raise eyebrows and concerns. A remarkable video in 60 seconds.
When severe weather threatens,
around 5:30 tonight, we could see some severe weather moving in.
turn to Fox 26 KNPN's Lindy Patton, Christian Johansson, and Nadia Thacker for clear, accurate, reliable forecasts. Trust the Fox 26 KNPN weather team and Storm Tracker 26 technology to be clear, accurate, reliable during severe weather. Fox 26 KNPN's Lindy Patton, Christian Johansson, and Nadia Thacker are clear, accurate, and reliable.
Whether it's up high,
phone 5. What's that? Cell 5. Nice.
or down low,
High 5. We're out of weight. Asylum low 5.
put your hands in the air for these 5 friends.
Give me multiple high fives.
Arthritis 5. Relapse 5. Wordplay 5. Freeze frame high 5. A high 5 doesn't even cut it. High 6. Up top.
On How I Met Your Mother.
Tonight at 9:30 on Fox 26 KNPN. You're watching Fox 26 KNPN.
31 Chinese students and teachers who survived the crash of Asiana Flight 214 in San Francisco have returned to China. The group arrived back in their native province today. Upon their arrival in Beijing, they were scheduled to board a bus to take them to meet their family members. 2 female students from the school died in the accident, and another died in the hospital on Friday. They had all been traveling to the U.S. to attend a summer camp. The San Francisco Police Department says one of the girls was run over by a fire truck rushing to the scene, although it's unclear whether she was still alive at the time. The crash landing of the Boeing 777 injured more than 180 people. Well, just where will whistleblower Edward Snowden end up? If it's up to the U.S. government, back in the United States to stand trial. If it's up to him, somewhere in Latin America. And just where does Russia stand in all of this? Fox News correspondent Elizabeth Prawn sorts it all out from Washington.
While Edward Snowden works to reach one of the Latin American countries that has offered him a safe harbor of some kind, he's now asking Russia to grant him temporary asylum.
I ask for your assistance in requesting guarantees of safe passage from the relevant nations in securing my travel to Latin America, as well as requesting asylum in Russia until such time as these states accede to law and my legal travel is permitted.
The Russian foreign minister has told reporters the government has not seen Snowden's application, and there's a specific procedure in order to receive political asylum. First and foremost, Snowden must appeal to the Federal Migration Services. White House spokesman Jay Carney says granting even temporary amnesty to Snowden would, quote, run counter to Moscow's previous statements of not wanting to damage U.S.-Russia relations.
Providing a propaganda platform for Mr. Snowden runs counter to the Russian government's previous declarations of Russia's neutrality.
This while some lawmakers, such as Chairman of the House Homeland Security Committee Michael McCall, says the administration needs to be doing more.
I think we should be putting any and all pressure we have, economic, trade. I think the restart button with Putin was a mistake.
One State Department official says any country granting asylum to Snowden would create grave difficulties in a bilateral relationship with the U.S. In Washington, Elizabeth Prawn, Fox News.
Pope Francis is getting ready for his upcoming trip to Rio de Janeiro, but he found time today to visit the papal summer residence of Castel Gandolfo. Francis greeted locals and talked about his upcoming trip. He told those in attendance that in 8 days he will be leaving for World Youth Day in Rio de Janeiro, but added that he could see a lot of young people here and also a lot of people who are young at heart. Francis hugged and kissed people and babies. Pope Francis has not used the papal summer residence nearly as much as his two predecessors, Pope John Paul and Pope Benedict, opting to spend most of his time at the Vatican in Rome. Mexico's Popocatépetl volcano continues to spew large clouds of ash and vapor into the sky. Ash from the volcano, located just east of Mexico City, fell on the runway of the international airport in the city of Puebla Saturday, forcing it to shut down for several hours. The city continues to enforce a 7-mile safety radius around Popocatépetl, meaning no one can enter the area. There are about 25 million people who live within a 60-mile radius of the volcano. Well, the Royals battling it out with the Indians this afternoon, but was it enough to break a 4-game losing streak? The highlights after weather.
Right now we're looking at our temperatures having dropped down to the upper 70s, but they're going to be dropping even further, and we have a slight chance for some rain in the forecast. I'll have that when we come back.
Is your vehicle not running right?
Looking for the right mechanic for a reasonable price?
Then come to One Stop Car Care.
Here at One Stop Car Care, we are a local family-owned auto repair shop, and we want to get to know you, the customer. Our fully insured auto repair shop specializes in brakes, engines, and transmission repair. We can also help you with repairs like exhaust, tires, air conditioning, shocks, and more. One Stop Car Care, located at 925 Olive Street in the old Leverton building. Se habla español.
It's a furniture and bedding summer sales event at the Colony House. One huge store full of savings. Nearly everything's marked down. During the sale, take another 10, 20, 30, even up to 40% off the lowest red tag sales price on gorgeous furniture and quality mattresses. You heard right. An additional 10 to 40% off sale prices. These discounts are off sale prices, not list prices, but sale prices. The savings have never been better. Plus, get free financing for 12 full months. The summer sales event for a limited time at the Colony House in St. Joseph.
At Upscale Resale, we have the things you want. From our wide line of children's toys, including our featured products from Melissa and Doug, and our wall of wheels, to our great selection of DVDs, video games and consoles, electronics, and more. We offer both new and pre-owned merchandise in like-new condition. You can buy, sell, and trade with confidence at Upscale Resale because our products are tested and guaranteed for quality. Now in our new location at 613 Edmond Street, find the things you want at Upscale Resale.
Positive changes are happening at Saxton Healthcare Inn. From the iconic name to stylish new rooms, we make your stay as comfortable as possible. From taking your order to retrieving the tray, Saxton's skill facility offers the only complimentary room service in town. Don't feel like getting out? Order off our menu of culinary creations and have our staff deliver it to you. Escape to a wide array of recreational activities or rejuvenate with our whirlpool experience. We want you to get well and get back home. Saxton Healthcare Inn, 3002 North 18th Street in St. Joe.
You're watching Fox 26 KNPN.
Looking at mostly clear skies as we head into the overnight hours. It's been a gorgeous day today other than the heat that we had. I mean, we made it into the upper 80s. 88 was our high, so it was a little on the warm side, but cooler than the next couple of days that we're going to be seeing. So sunny skies, well, clear skies into the evening hours. Tomorrow we're going to be seeing mostly sunny as well. Once again, that high 88. Our low this morning, though, was below the average. So if you were out and about this morning, it may have even been a little chilly out there. 63. Usually for this time of year, we should be in those upper 60s for our overnight low, and that's going to be similar to what we're going to be seeing tomorrow. So currently temperatures in St. Joe, 79 degrees. I'm expecting you guys off towards Highland to be just a few degrees cooler. Really just depends on where you are, because you could be a couple of degrees warmer if you're on that warm line right there. So going to be dropping down once again into the upper 60s as we head towards the evening hours. And that breeze that we have coming in is going to help us keep things a little cooler as well. We're looking at winds coming out of the east-southeast between about that 5 to 15 mile an hour range, with some gusts going up to about 20 miles an hour. So here's your planner by the hour. By midnight, going to be down in those lower 70s, mostly clear skies continuing on, and that carries on over into your morning hours. So it would be a pretty nice night to go out and do some stargazing if you wanted to. Usually this time of year you don't see anything till closer to dawn, so it'd be a nice night to stay up too. 67 by 6 a.m. So going into your forecast for tomorrow or tonight, you're going to see those clear skies continuing on. Very, very slight chance to see maybe something popping up closer towards Kansas City in the early morning hours than us, but there is that slight chance there for some overnight pop-ups. Just a sprinkle or two, not much activity. And once again, winds coming out of the east-southeast with some gusts up to 20 miles an hour. So here's your futurecast going into tomorrow. The better part for some showers is going to be between about that noon and 4 o'clock time frame tomorrow. About a 30% chance for some showers, thunderstorms popping up. The bad news is that it's not going to be much major activity. We do need some precipitation at this point. The ground is starting to see some of those dry drought conditions coming back into our area, so we do need some rainfall. We're well behind where we should be at this point in time for this year. So we do need some. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the next chance for some actual showers comes into play until we head towards your weekend. That's the better chance to see some showers and thunderstorms popping up. It looks like about a 30% chance right now, Saturday and Sunday. Hoping as the closer we get towards the weekend, we'll see those chances increase. But at this point, it's about a 30% chance. And then Thursday and Friday, I expect to be completely dry. Monday through Wednesday, we could see some pop-up showers throughout the afternoon hours. Alex?
But will they be showers?
No, they won't.
All right. Thanks, Nadia.
Thanks.
Royals taking on the Cleveland Indians this afternoon. Let's take a look at some highlights. Top of the second, Alex Gordon singles to right. David Lowe scores, putting the Royals up by 1. 2-1 is the score. Bottom of the third, tied at 2. Carlos Santana doubles to the right. Lowe struggles a bit in the corner, and that's enough to put Michael Brantley across the plate for the score. Indians take the lead. Top of the fourth now, tied at 3. Alcides Escobar lines a single to left. Lowe comes in. Royals go up 4-3. Moving on to the 6th, Asdrubal Cabrera doubles to right center. This one's going to stay in the air long enough to allow Lonnie Chisenhall and Drew Stubbs to score. Cleveland now taking the lead 5-3. On to the 7th, the Fan breaking out the rally drum. Top of the 8th now, Chisenhall leans over the railing to snag a foul pop-up. Check this out. Whether you like him or not, you got to admit, nice play by the Indians' third baseman. Top of the 9th, 2 out. Salvador Perez grounds out to short to end it. Indians hang on for the win, 6-4. Some good news, though. Kansas City Royals closer Greg Holland will replace Seattle Mariners starter Hisashi Awakuma on the American League All-Star roster. MLB announcing today Holland will join teammates Alex Gordon and Salvador Perez in New York. All three players are appearing in the game for the first time. Kansas City has not sent three players to the All-Star game since 1988 when George Brett, Kurt Stillwell, and Mark Gubizga, I don't know how to pronounce that, were all selected to the squad. 100-meter record holder Tyson Gay tests positive for an unidentified substance. The 2007 world champ receiving a call from the U.S. anti-doping agency last week, forcing him to pull out of next month's championship in Moscow. Gay submitted another sample that is yet to be tested, so definitive results are still pending. Officials from USA Track and Field, the governing body, say they do not know the facts of the case and look to the doping agency to handle it appropriately. Another way the NFL and football world are distancing themselves from murder suspect and former NFL player Aaron Hernandez. Pro Football Hall of Fame has removed a photo of the former New England Patriots star after several visitors complained about the picture. Hernandez has been charged with the June 17th shooting death of Odin Lloyd. The tight end has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of murder and 5 gun-related charges. The 2010 photo of Hernandez scoring a touchdown was an award-winning image from the annual Hall of Fame photo contest. The Patriots released Hernandez from the team after his arrest last month. Last weekend, Patriots fans were allowed to exchange their Hernandez jerseys for another Patriots replica jersey. More than 1,000 fans took advantage of the team's offer. Well, while training camp is just around the corner, Campus Housing prepares for the Chiefs' arrival. Our own Andre Hannon was there and has this.
A week from Monday, Kansas City Chief quarterbacks and rookies will check into their home away from home, where they will be staying for approximately 3 to 4 weeks. As that day approaches, Campus Housing are working to make dorm life a good experience for the team.
I have about 20 students that work with me, and we just keep motivated and clean and make beds. Okay, this is the 4th floor.
Okay.
And this is all players up here.
Okay.
And this is just a twin bed.
Okay. Getting housing ready for a professional football franchise is no easy task. It takes months and lots of planning.
Oh gosh, probably 2 months. This time it was a little different because we had some residential hall updates that needed to be done. So new carpeting went down and paint. So we all just kind of had to wait for all of that to get taken care of. So today we are busting.
After a sweaty 100-degree workout in the humidity of Missouri, the players always have some place to come back to that is clean and refreshing.
We do a linen exchange once a week. And that's a quick 2-hour run-in, strip the beds, make the beds. Our custodial staff comes in daily and does daily housekeeping for them, like hotel.
Scanlon Hall at Missouri Western is a fairly new dormitory, complete with gated parking and a great view of the Griffin Indoor Sports Complex, where the Chiefs will hold practice and lift weights. Has the housing staff had any feedback about dorm life from the Chiefs?
I think they like it, yeah. This one's pretty nice, yeah.
Andre Hannon reporting for Fox 26 KNPN.
You've probably heard the saying before, but it's true. There are places hot enough to fry an egg on the ground, and it's frowned upon. We'll explain after the break and have a final look at your forecast.
You told us you wanted a quick and easy way to get your news press. We listened and developed the best local news app in St. Joseph. Get the most updated local news and weather from the St. Joseph News Press and News Press Now on Fox 26 KNPN in your hand and on the go. Track today's weather. Get breaking news alerts. Stay with us as stories develop. Text NP Now to 46988 to download the News Press Now mobile app. The News Press, your most trusted source for local news and weather.
Drum Monkey Percussion, now in our new location at 114 South 7th Street. Choose from quality percussion equipment, both new and consigned, all at affordable prices. You'll find the best brand names and the percussion experts to answer all your questions. Plus, Drum Monkey Percussion has 2 private lesson studios and a group lesson area available. From lessons to equipment, see the difference over 50 years experience makes at Drum Monkey Percussion. Drum Monkey.
Help! There's an intruder in my home.
We're on our way.
Where's the intruder? Right there.
Termites can sneak into your home at any time, but Preferred Termite and Pest Control is always there to protect and serve.
Give us a call today. We're tough on pest.
The time to switch to Suddenlink is now. Get our best package with HDTV, internet, and home phone for $29 per service monthly when you bundle. This package also includes TiVo Any-Room DVR service on up to 3 TVs for $19 a month, and your choice of an internet speed upgrade or Wi-Fi for only $10 a month, all with no contracts. Get TV, internet, and home phone for $29 each when you bundle. Call 877-478-7860. Switch to the easy choice. Order Suddenlink today.
If you look at your house and see a blank canvas with unlimited possibility, then now is the time to call Emerald Lane Maintenance Services. Emerald Lane offers every lawn and landscaping service you need to create your masterpiece. From aerating and seeding to tree trimming and chemical spraying, Emerald Lane will make your home stand out. Emerald Lane is an owner-operated local company with decades of experience in the lawn and landscaping business, so you can trust your home is in the best hands. Give Emerald Lane a call today to start creating your masterpiece.
Life gets better at Abbey Woods.
Here at Abbey Woods, we've got a fine establishment. The therapy here is excellent. The girls really works with your hands and your legs, building them back up again to be where they should be. And they do a very good job of that. I'd recommend it to anybody that needs therapy. I think it's top notch. Next step after that is I'll be walking out the doors.
Life gets better at Abbey Woods.
It feels like home. It really does.
After a Death Valley National Park employee posted a video of an egg being cooked in the sun, the park now being littered with eggshells and cartons from visitors. The Death Valley National Park has made a public plea on their Facebook page asking visitors to stop frying eggs on the ground. Temperatures in Death Valley this week have peaked at 129 degrees. Park officials have warned the public the extreme temperatures can have serious effects. Especially if you're an egg, I guess. Definitely serious effects if you're an egg.
It's bad when you're having to ask people to stop frying eggs in the ground.
Right? Who knew that was a problem?
I am so glad we don't have that problem here.
It's probably not the eggs so much as the cartons. They probably just don't want the cartons there.
Or the shells. Or the frying pans.
You would think like buzzards would take care of that.
You would think you would eat it and dispose of it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Leave your campsite cleaner than when you came. That's what I always remember from.
But what a nice story to lead into weather.
Exactly. Temperatures today not quite hot enough to fry an egg. There we go. Forecast for the next 7 days, we are going to be warming up substantially going into your midweek. So enjoy tomorrow. Still going to be hot, still going to be upper 80s, but it could be a lot worse. We're looking at temperatures Tuesday into the 90s and Wednesday, those lower 90s. A slight chance for some pop-up showers Monday through Wednesday during the day. Better chance for some afternoon showers on Monday, but still not great. It's going to be spotty at best, but some more clouds rolling in. And clouds are going to be increasing in the evening hours, so while we're looking at sunny skies Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll see some evening clouds. Then Thursday and Friday, I'm expecting to be dry and mostly sunny and temperatures in those mid-90s. So
well, I better get used to the heat then, huh?
It's going to be hot, but not hot enough to fry an egg.
Hot, but not hot enough to fry an egg. That's what I like to hear. And some spotty chances of
some spotty chances, a better chance for some rain this weekend. So right now we're looking at Saturday, Sunday, 30% chance, hoping to see that increase as we head towards the weekend because we do need some precip. Well, we are well behind for the year, and we're seeing some dry conditions.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us here at 9. We're back at 5:30 a.m. More news, more weather.
Have a good night.
Good night.